Okay, so Magamo and iFlynn put their 2 cents into how we can fix Warframe. I guess it's my turn now. Hey everyone, I want to thank you for joining me here at Striker Game Time, and right now I'm actually doing a video in response to Magamo and iFlynn's videos that they released recently called How to Fix Warframe. Now, both of them made very good points. I believe that Magamo brought up the fact of creating a mass amount of content. The DE can create a mass amount of content and then just release parts of it on a weekly basis, or monthly basis, or bi-weekly basis, or whatever they could think of doing it. And iFlynn kind of figured that that wouldn't be a long-term fix for why Warframe's numbers tend to dip every now and then. He also believes that the fact of the strength scaling with the enemies in regards to how we are would also probably fix that fact, because you have some. He mentioned something where either you one-shot the enemy or they one-shot you, and so a lot of times you don't really use a lot of skill for the higher level mix. You just spam powers over and over and over again. So it kind of kills folks wanting to jump back into the game and play it. Now I agree with both of their sides, but that is mainly pertaining to the the PvE. That's what that pertains to. But there is one thing that they keep forgetting about when it comes to online shooters or online multiplayer games in general, as in what is the main thing that really brings people back to these games. Okay, I mean, Warframe has the gameplay, it has the lore, it has the story, it has all these things going for it, but once you get through the story stuff, what else is there for them to? What else is there for the players to play? What else is there for the gamers to do? And there is one very crucial part of the game that both the players have been forgetting and DE unfortunately have been forgetting. Okay? And before I, say exactly what that is, I want to pose this question to Magamo, to iFlynn, and to anyone else who is watching this video. Okay? And that is Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Gears of War, Overwatch. What is the key thing that brings players back to it more often than just their campaign? Okay? And the answer to that question is the PvP aspect of the game. I have actually made Warframe suggestion videos in the past in regards to what they can do to, better enhance the experience of Warframe. Now, lately they have added a couple of new things that I think are actually pretty cool and pretty fun to play with. Something for you to share around your friends. Just something to play around with, make cool shots with Captura. You got the Manticore now with the new frame Octavia, where you can actually create music and use it as a weapon. That was a very, very cool additions to the game, because you got something that you can share with other players, share with your friends, and something that can keep you busy when you're not doing missions. So I really do enjoy that aspect of it. But, well, the majority of the Warframe community and DE have consistently ignored the competitive side of Warframe, the Conclave and the Lunaro. I mean, they had the Conclave all this time. They didn't really do a whole lot with it. They don't really even showcase it during their streams, like their prime time or their dev stream. They don't really showcase it all that much. And then you have Lunaro. They released Lunaro and then did nothing else with it. They added one map to it, and that was it. They just threw it on. They just threw it on the back burn and just focused purely on the PvE again. Okay, so of all the games I listed a little while ago, the main thing that keeps people back playing it, the main thing you see online all the time, in regards to, you know, Let's Plays, this, that, and the other, with these games, they're not recording Let's Plays of the campaigns. No. They're recording Let's Plays of their PvP, of the competitive side of it. Halo, I mean, come on, let's just look at last week. We just ended the Halo World Championships. Okay? Go After Gaming, by the way. We just ended that, okay? $500,000. And I believe, in my personal opinion, I believe that Warframe has just as much potential in the esports scene as Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, all of them. I believe Warframe has just as much potential as those games do in regards to the competitive, but DE has to pay attention to it, and they're not doing that. And I'm trying to understand why. And I've actually made these suggestions before in past Warframe suggestion videos, but in regards to the PvP, I believe that pretty much holds it back is the fact that they tried to mimic the PvE on the PvP, and it just doesn't work. Okay, it really doesn't. They need to get rid of the mod system. Okay, I mean, I'll give you a prime example. A lot of folks would probably say, well, if you get rid of the mod system, there's going to be some Warframes that are old, they're going to be stronger than others. Okay, what about Overwatch? I mean, not all the enemies are level. Okay, they got some characters that got higher HP, they got higher damage output. They got some characters that do low damage input, lower HP, but they have abilities that allows them to stay alive in the game. Warframe has 32 frames, not even counting the primes. Okay, so they have so much more in Warframe that they can play with. Now, what they could do in regards to the PvP, to kind of give you that little variance in certain frames and whatnot, because all the frames have different abilities. Okay, so they should all have different stats as well. But instead of giving them their base stats, give them like maybe a mid-range stat. Give them like mid-range stats, you know, like whatever stats that is the round, that kind of rounded around to where they would be like, say, rank 15. Okay, just lock it there, you know, give them the weapons, you know, give them all the weapons. Don't worry about limiting what weapons are in there. Make more PvP modes. I mean, you have free-for-all, you have team annihilation, you got capture the flag, basically, which is capture Cephalon. Okay, you got capture the flag, and you got Lunaro. Okay, now Lunaro is its own little thing. It's not necessarily like a combat thing. It's more like basketball. So I'll push that one back for the time being, so we can get through to the Conclave. Now, you level out all the characters, okay? You level them all out, you know, give them about the range they would be at rank 15, the halfway point, okay? You know, you give them access to all the weapons. In regards to abilities, there may be some abilities you'd have to take out, and some abilities you'd have to leave in. The majority of the abilities I believe they'll have to remove is probably going to be their fourth abilities of all the Warframes, because those abilities can tend to be a little bit overpowering, especially Ash, especially Excalibur, and especially Oberon. Because if Oberon's too strong, his fourth ability can be a one-hit kill, and that'll just piss people off. So I think most likely leave them with their first three abilities, okay? Because most of the time that's where, you know, that's where it is anyway. And it's the same way you do the Warframes, do the weapons as well. To cap them out at 15, you know. Lock them at the stats they would most likely have at 15. Get rid of the mod system and just advertise it more, okay? I mean, here's another thing they can do. Okay, you have Primetime, you have Deathstream, so add an arena type deal, you know? Maybe have some of the top tier clans face off against each other in tournaments. When you first start off, of course, you can't be passing out cash prizes, because that would, you know, that just wouldn't work. But have, like, you know, platinum prizes, maybe give them access to prime access content, you know, give them something to fight towards, and maybe at some point, if you do it enough and you get enough attention behind it, then maybe then y'all can maybe pick up some sponsors and join the esports ring. Okay? I mean, there's just that is the main thing that really brings people back to certain online shooters, is the competitive. And right now, Warframe does not have a very strong competitive mode. It really doesn't. A lot of times I go over to the Conclave interface and be like, I'll just go back to the story. I'm not messing with Conclave. And it's a shame. And like I said, clan tournaments, for the free-for-all, do individual tournaments, you know, things of that nature. Really sell Warframe to the full extent that I believe it has. Because right now, it's slowly but surely starting to drop. I mean, I've seen it on Xbox Live and I've seen it on Steam, and it was one of the highest ranking games on both of those, and now it is slowly but surely starting to drop because people are getting tired of it. Okay, and I enjoy Warframe, and I don't want people to get tired of it. Okay, I believe that it has so much potential that hasn't been reached yet. Okay, Iflin, Magamu, y'all made very good points in regards to the PvE. These are things that could be applied to the PvE, but to really bring back, and I know they mentioned this in pertaining to veterans. PvE would be a perfect thing for veterans, because then you'd have the top ranked players in Warframe competing against each other. I mean, what better veteran thing is that? Really? I mean, look at like I just mentioned earlier, Halo. Okay, Optic Gaming, Envious, those are veteran players. Who knows how long them dudes been playing Halo? Okay, and now they're competing at an international level. Warframe can be the same. It really can. It can have that same, even more so because of how much fun the actual gameplay of the game is. Okay? I mean, you got the acrobatics, you float through the air, pop people in midair, you know. You got the different abilities they can use to either like blind the enemies. And oh, that was another thing I was actually thinking about when I was watching those two videos. In regards to the gameplay of the Conclave, make it so that, like, you know how you have Kubro, you got your Sentinel, you know, you got your landing craft, you know, you can spawn things with the landing craft, you know, like turret guns and healing stuff and things of that nature. Try taking a little bit of a page out of Call of Duty's playbook. What do they call it? No, not loadouts, perks. You know, like if you get a certain amount of kills in the game, you unlock a perk that you can unleash on your enemy. So like let's say you're playing a Team Annihilation, okay? And you get like maybe 10 kills, you know? You get 10 kills in a row without dying. Then you unlock a perk where you're able to summon your Sentinel that can fight by your side for about maybe, let's say, 20 seconds. You know, give you like 20 seconds worth of Sentinel play. Okay, let's say you get 20 kills. Then you're able to summon your Kubro, same amount of time. Okay, for 20 seconds, and then they go back. If you get like 30 kills, then you're able to summon your, you can have your ship drop something, depending on what ship you have. Okay, like right now, I have I can't remember the name of it, but it's I'll leave a picture of it here, you know, because I'm pretty sure I got a snapshot of it somewhere on my computer. But that's the shit that I have, and that's the shit that drops the turret that you can actually have spawn there, and it'll actually help you defend and whatnot. You can have something like that. There is just so many things that they can do with Warframe where it would, in my personal opinion, probably blow these other games out of the water. Honestly. Okay, I really do believe it can blow those other games completely out of the water. So, I've been kind of rambling on for a while now. Wow, 15 minutes. Yeah, so I want to thank you for joining me here in Strikers Game Time. If you have any thoughts as to what I said, or if you've watched Magamu and Iflin's videos, which I'm actually going to leave in the description down below, so y'all can check out those videos, so y'all can see what I'm babbling on about. I'll leave them down there. Leave your comments down if you also have any ideas as to what DE can do, or if you have anything to say about what I said. Until next time, be cool, God bless, and game on. Deuce!